October 25th, 2022, episode number 65.
Probably help if I play the music.
And we are back as afternoon begins to settle in another sweltering, humid day on the jungle planet of Thyfera, on the outskirts of Zalzuk City at a large compound with large white cream-colored walls surrounding it, a impossibly gigantic tree in the middle, and an arena that looks like a Roman Colosseum inside the confines of the walls. There is a row of large building, garages with pod racers inside, where we find our heroes Vod and Ted, aka Alex Trebek, and Mookie catching up with them. Across town, standing outside of a pet store, are Roquan and Buck on comms with the rest of the adventurers. It is a couple hours before the feast of the Baragar Asher hosted at Justinian's treehouse compound, and 2 hours before the guests of honor are expected to arrive. Action.
You think they're gonna find our parts, Ted? Alex.
Yeah, I think they will. They seem to be pretty with it, and if they don't, then they don't have a ship, right? I mean,
yeah, their Tukis is on the line as much as ours is.
Yeah, so I think we can go get ready for the evening activities. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when Mookie gets here, I'm ready to, tighten my. Maybe I can borrow Buck's bolo tie and wear it to the dinner. You think he'll let me do it?
I hope so.
It's
You
nice.
look good with it.
It's a nice one.
Hey, Buck, are you still shopping?
Oh, we're just kind of window shopping right now.
All right.
What's up?
Well, I was thinking if you got something that's going to make it easier for me to avoid getting killed out there, let me know if you got the money to spot me for this pod racing.
Sure. I got some cash, some spending money. What are you looking to get?
Well, there's a collision avoidance system, and that would be something that would be nice to not run into things. It's 2,200 credits, but it would make it easier for me to pilot this pod racer.
Okay, I can look for one.
All right, yeah, if you find it. That's the going rate, though.
Sure.
You can find that tech around here, Ted?
I mean, there's plenty of mechanics who would be in the need, so hopefully the supply to match the demand.
What do you think about Buck looking for some tool that I could use to make some weapon out in the wilderness of the arena? I mean, Mookie's been doing some research. Maybe she finds some info about the types of rock or some natural poisons or some vines. But you think there's a tool I could smuggle in?
Is that allowed?
You have. I'll say you guys have. Both of you have signed up for the Baragar Asher at this point, so you did get a little packet of the fine print. And if, at any point, if you want to consult the rule book, I'll serve like that. Does that help?
Yeah. Let me look at the entry rules here. Hold on. No. Weapons. Bring your own weapon. Make your own weapons. What does it say?
So there's an outline of a humanoid figure, and it's almost like a an IKEA box with like arrows and like little cartoon people, and it basically shows a that you will be given a ceremonial gown, but the rest of you is naked going in, as if to say you can't legally, air quotes, bring anything in with you to the wastes or the killing fields.
So what I'm seeing here from this diagram is I got to set the armor aside. I can't even use my sweet Shrilurian loincloth, which I haven't taken off in 18 years, but it doesn't say anything about my what would you call it? My prison purse, my internal storage that we've been using. What? Who's snickering on the comms? Roquan.
It's just a good name.
You know it's a good idea. Well, I'm thinking maybe I could stash something up there. Nothing too crazy, just and nothing too sharp. But maybe. All right, forget it. You guys, you think this is a big joke? I've got an arena battle to win, and I'm thinking ahead. Yeah.
It sounds like you're thinking behind.
Waka waka.
But all you need to pack is a sandwich.
Why wouldn't I put that in my mouth hole? That'd be disgusting. Okay, forget it. You don't know how it works, Buck. I'm just asking y'all, is there something I could bring in that would help me craft a weapon?
Well, are there any rules against hiding something out in the wastes?
Right, bring it in, use it, hide it.
All right, at this point, Mookie arrives to the garages. What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about hiding gear in your butthole, Mookie. The butthole you gave me, the one with the nice suture pinch. It's really, it works well, but it does stretch. I got to go in and we got to go make this weapon together. And I'm wondering if there's some crafting device, tool, something that will give us the edge when we are fighting that I could smuggle in, because I'm only going to be able to wear it on the diagram. It just says it's robe.
And it also shows a picture of the assistant, and it's the same. They're given a robe.
Okay.
And I mean, what have you found out that we might be able to exploit in the arena?
Well, I've been going over common knots and whatnot to craft like a melee weapon, and I learned some good knot skills that will help us craft.
So you can tie some knots, okay?
And carving techniques,
Sounds like a good use of your time there, Mookie. Good job.
Yeah, it's gonna help us craft a weapon.
I like it.
Did you find anything out about like local plants that have the ability to render a foe unconscious or paralyze their nervous system or fauna? I mean, we could figure something out.
I haven't yet, but that's a possibility for sure. I did learn some fighting techniques that work very well for the red Nyctos, which is the side you're going to be fighting on, Bob. I'm
going to fight for or against the red Nyctos?
You were fighting for the red Nyctos against the pale Nyctos.
Okay, did you learn something against the reds or the pales?
No, against the pales.
Okay.
So you're going to want to use underhanded methods. They have a really, really bad time. They never learn the lesson. They never see it coming that the red Nyctos always, pull out dirty tricks like throwing sand in their eyes and things like this. And they never see it coming. So that will be an advantage for you.
Yeah, just be my usual sneaky self, huh?
Your usual self, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Well, you were on that hole in that the whole time. You didn't see. I'm just trying to jog your memory. Did you see anything about poison plants or?
Oh yeah, I did.
Or what kind of stuff? I don't know.
I did some research on trying to recall if if I found anything about poisons out there.
Well, you know what you learned on the attacking part is, you know, you can upgrade you can upgrade one attack roll, or you can give boost to 2 attack rolls. That's mechanically.
Yeah.
However you want to say you get there, it's on you.
Oh, so that's using that.
Sure.
So out of character, there's no other advantages he got from his research about
No.
stuff that is in the arena.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll probably get translated mechanically into, you know, how when he goes to craft, he has an upgraded craft roll. So however he wants to narrate that, and when he teaches you some of these tricks about the underhanding fighting that they do, however he wants to narrate that.
Yeah. Okay. Can you say, just, I know for what was the advantage he learned? It's 2 boosts for something.
He did 2 studies. One was successful in when he goes to craft something in the wastes, he will upgrade that roll. However he wants to narrate that. And then in terms of thinking about how a red Nikto would fight and just kind of thinking about ways to do that, it will either upgrade one of your attacks, or you can put a boost on 2 attacks. However you want to use it. However you guys want to narrate that.
Got it.
And Bud, you're gonna be fighting. You have 3 fights. Each fight has 3 rounds.
And is it a 1-on-1, or do I get to form friends here and fight in groups? I forgot to check the manual. 1-on-1 is what?
One-on-one fights. There's a little bracket that looks like this. You see a bracket that shows like red versus pale, and then a bracket that says green versus south, and then it shows winner of those. So the winner of red versus pale and the winner of green versus south fight, and then the bracket from there points to, and it's a picture of this gigantic Duat and the mountain Callisto. The winner of the quarterfinals and the semifinals has to take on the mountain.
Got it. All right. Well, it sounds like you've learned a bit here that will help us. I mean, I think we're ready to go. I'm feeling bigger, stronger, like I could take on the world or the planet.
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, we've still got like a couple hours before dinner still, but let's get the ship together.
I'm gonna just find somebody to ask what time the bookies close before the race.
There's a Nikto janitor like walking down the hall, like pushing a push broom, and he's like, they usually close about the time of the Beargrar feast and then reopen before the first fight in the morning.
Oh yeah, what time's the first fight in the morning?
At dawn, around these parts, about 8 a.m.
Thanks. And what time does the race start again? Sorry, it's probably in my
high noon. The Dasa Bega always runs at high noon, right before the last fight.
Good deal. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You driving or fighting this year?
Yeah, I'm driving. I need to scout the course though. Any tips?
Oh, well, I'm not much of a racer. I just say drive fast and don't run into any of the trees or lava or mountain boulders or various other catastrophe-laden hazards, I believe. Good luck.
Makes sense to me. Thank you.
Your guy's a real genius. He knows not to crash. Let's put him in a pod racer. Jesus. No. Sorry, am I being a little harsh on the old guy?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. You sound a little shaken up.
I'm a little tense. I'm worried about this big dude crushing me.
Well,
Just
good luck.
relax.
Good luck getting any weapons up there if they're that tense. You need to relax a little bit.
I know.
Fine,
You-
you don't need anything. You'll win with nothing.
With my bare fist, I need some sort of weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a cudgel at this point. I might find a
That's the-
stick.
That's the whole game, though, right? It's like make a weapon, just beat him with a rock.
Hit with the rock. That's you,
Throw it at him.
have you seen the mountain? I could barely hit his rocks with a rock. I mean, it's
Well-
not. This is.
Well, you fight someone else first, and you take their weapon, and then you fight the next person, take their weapon, and then hey,
Oh, okay. Now you're talking. I like that. Get
Yeah.
through the first round with a stick. Second round, I will have a
2 sticks.
hand. Yeah, 2 sticks. That's right. Fuck. Damn it. You're right. I'll have 2. I'll have 2
Two
sticks.
You'll
sticks
be
are better than one.
fine.
Okay.
Might not be a bad idea though to hide a weapon, and if you don't need it, you don't need it. But if you do need it, it's there, and you risk cheating. But man, what if you do and you don't have it? I think you should hide something.
Well, I can't stick a 6-foot vibro axe in my ass, but
Well, no. Maybe you can hide it underground about a foot or 2. Mookie can dig it up if you need it. We know where it's going to be, right?
yeah, we can't get in there though. That's all locked off.
Don't we have a
Can't just
good
go-
mechanic?
Can't just go bury a weapon out there. I mean, we're talking. I mean, basically,
Dead?
it's what kind of a cudgel can I make? I'm going to make a stone axe or a big club or a sharp rock is kind of what I'm looking at. I mean, maybe there's some really cool things out there that I could make something better with, but it'll be rough. I mean, I'm ready. I can go to the dinner whenever it's ready. Let's just help Ted get this pod racer back together at this point.
Ted, what
And-
do you need from us?
We're not gonna have the parts until those guys get back, so I think we should just get ready and go to this thing. I need to take a shower. I've been working on this pod racer.
It is probably going to be it's going to be probably another hour till they get back, which will be then about an hour before the feast.
Oh, hey, excuse me, buddy. What's your name? Janitor friend?
My name's Polo.
Yeah, Polo. Thanks for the talk earlier. You know, there's anywhere around here I can like just freshen up, take a shower or something like that. I've been working.
Whew. I mean, there's the servants' quarters at the end of the hall there. That's where we sometimes wash up after a day. It's not much, but it's got running water from a ceiling spigot.
All right, that's good to know. Anywhere I can find a decent, outfit. I'm supposed to like go to this dinner tonight. Am I supposed to dress up?
Oh, well, you said you're one of the pilots?
Yeah.
Indeed. Then the garb for you is less ceremonial. You can wear what you would like. I think people come in all different styles for the dinner. The Burger Asher, of course, those are Justinian's preferred contestants, to be honest.
Sure.
They get kind of special the Nikto ceremonial gowns. You may have seen them in some of the ads on TV.
Very vibrant.
But yeah, they get the outfits to represent our home on Kintan, the red and the pale, the green and the south. They get their own colors, and they wear those. But as the pilots, you can wear what you want. As far
Right.
as I know, of course, I've never been invited for the festivities. I just have to clean up after it's over.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it, Polo.
Well, indeed.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Floor looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I'll toss him a couple credits.
Gonna be a mess tomorrow, that's for sure.
All right. I'm gonna go freshen up in the servants' quarters and see if I can just clean my clothes off a little bit.
Mookie, you want to head off and just wait at the door for the dinner? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to do this?
Sure. Do we have robes?
They'll
We have
give
a-
it to us.
Okay. Did you sign up already?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
back
And
at the bar.
They give you they didn't give you the robes then?
That was a droid kiosk thing. I just like stared at the machine and flexed and strangled it and said, "I'm going to compete," and then I gave him some credits. You know,
Okay.
yeah, we're good. You're my
Buck,
healer, though. You need to like
Yep.
keep me in the ring. All right. So whatever, if you've got to meditate or whatever tickles your wickle, but you need to be ready to help me out tomorrow.
Oh, I will be.
And don't eat too much of the Mon Calamari eggs, okay? Tonight. Okay, I'll take that as
How many tickets to the dinner do we have?
we
Is
just
it
have two. You guys can't come.
I guess-
Sorry.
3? 2.
there's enough to get 5 individuals
Oh, there
in
is.
amongst
Oh,
you guys.
hey, we got enough for 5 of us.
The
That's
healer, the healer and the fighter each have a +1, and the pilot has a +1.
Oh,
Right.
nice. All right. Well, let me count here real quick. 1, 2.
Who's
3,
plus
4.
1 am I?
There's 5 of us. You're my +1.
Ooh.
Ted's +1 is control.
Yeah, there's actually sorry, there's
That's right.
there's enough to get 5 of you in. I did the math wrong there.
Should I
The
go
healer
in
and the fighter get
disguise?
1.
What are you thinking?
Should I be your girlfriend?
That would be funny. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Can I borrow your
All right.
bolo tie? Because I don't think you'll be wearing it.
Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna shave and put a wig on and stuff? Because I mean, the Sri Lankan women look a lot different. They shave part of their head, put a top knot on.
Why I have to be Sri Lankan?
Well, no, I guess I'm an interspecies gigolo. That's fine. You could do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can go as you, Buck. We'll just pretend
I'll
we're.
pick up an outfit. I'll pick
we're
up some
together.
outfits.
Sounds good. You're doing your
So-
own makeup though.
Okay.
Roquan and Buck, where are you right now?
We're just kind of window shopping, walking
Okay,
around the town, I think.
All right,
yeah.
so you're still downtown, right?
This
on.
is all over comms.
Yep. All right. What are you guys up to?
Buck, do you need anything else, or do you want to just head back, get ready for the party?
I guess real quick, Ted, you thinking you'd like that thing for the pod racer? It's pretty pricey.
I know. If you can find it, I mean, it'll up my odds of not dying pretty by a lot.
I would like that.
But I mean, I know you guys went through so much trouble to keep me alive. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll be able to fly it just fine. I've just never flown a pod racer before.
Well, you know what? I'll take a look. I'll see what I can find.
All right.
Hey, Ted,
Yeah.
can you put it in terms of like, because I mean, we don't fly. Can you put it in terms of like percentages here? Like, if you have it, 60% chance I die. If you don't,
Oh,
20.
that's a good question.
80.
I couldn't tell you. It's a good question.
Hmm.
Depends on what model you get, probably. I mean, I've never even installed one of the things.
If we buy it, could we keep it later? And sell
Yeah,
it?
we can take
We
it
probably
off.
won't need it.
Exactly. We can
That's
take it
not
off.
so bad.
Yes.
Flip it.
Also,
Hopefully.
it's like a loan. We'd just be loaning
Yeah.
it, right?
Well, I mean, it depends on how much we'd be able to get for it. You know, we've not
I'll
had
just,
good.
yeah.
we've not had good success selling things for market value. So
I could try, repackaging it and just bringing it back and be like, nope, they didn't need this after we use it.
sure.
Never took it out of the box.
Yeah, I never. It's got my receipt right here. So yeah, we can look. Can we head to like a spaceship parts store, something like that, where they might have this kind of thing?
Yeah, sure.
Pod racer parts
Yeah,
store.
you are there, and let's see. So you're looking for you want to look for the collision avoidance system.
Yeah.
All right, that's a rarity 6. So it's going to be a hard negotiations check on this planet to see if if you're able to find one of these. I think in this place, well, yeah,
Do you have talents that help that, Buck? Anything that somebody?
If it's legally available, yes, I can reduce it by 2. This is a once per session thing, so.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah, I think I can knock it down to average. That sound right?
Is that what your talent does?
Yep.
I can look really quick.
Yeah, that's my know somebody. Once per session, it can reduce its rarity by 1 per rank, and I have 2 ranks, so I can reduce its rarity down to 4.
4, and at 4, that's going to make it average. So yep.
Okay.
So average negotiation check, and we'll see if you can find one of these on this planet.
Beautiful. And wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You are you are you're able to find it. That's a lot of success. So you were able to, so right next door to where you were is a place that has like mods and stuff for ships, things like that, right next to the pet store. And at that place was selling last year's version of Sourasub's LX19 automatic spot thrusters. That was last year version. So Sourasub now makes the LX20, but last year is the LX19 automatic spot thrusters. And so those, so the LX20 goes for 2,200, but the LX19, they're just trying to get rid of them now. So those go for like 1,700. So there's like 500 credits off for that many successes.
Hell yeah.
How's that?
That's beautiful.
How much is it?
With that price, that kind of price, I can do. So yeah,
Nice.
Buck will.
So
looks at the price tag. He's like, hell yeah.
There's a big Chevin elephant-looking shop owner's like, yeah, we got the new LX20s. They're gonna be here in another couple weeks. So we're just trying to get rid of these Sourasub LX19s. Good. It's good collision avoidance if you like to. If you like to have an electronic nanny on your pod racer, but to each their own.
Yeah, well, hey, with beginner drivers, we always got to kind of go the safe route. So this is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. I think I'll take this one right here.
Points. Well, very good. That's 1,700 credits, and that's this is a closeout. So no returns on any of this stuff.
No returns. All right. You run a tough bargain.
Oh, we got to make room on the shelves for the LX20s.
Yeah, Buck will hand over the credits and start hauling this thing away. Is it big?
It's
I didn't really talk about ship attachments, how you get them around, but
yeah, I mean it's something that's really going to kind of plug into the kind of the sensor array. So it's the size of like a shoebox,
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll take that, and I don't think. Oh yeah, Buck's gonna also pick up some disguises, some outfits.
Some
Does
outfits.
anyone else want an outfit for the party tonight? Anybody?
Sure.
He's on the comms. Just get some clothes.
Yeah, you can get me some clothes, Buck. You know my
Okay.
sizes.
Well, look good.
Yeah, I
What are you
mean,
going for? What kind of vibe you looking at? How you feeling?
Like
You not going traditional kind of cowboy? You want a duster?
I want a maverick. Yeah, a duster sounds good though. I want to be a maverick.
Okay.
yeah, find something for me, Buck.
Sure. What do you like? What are you looking for?
You know, I want to wear your bolo tie, but
I got
maybe,
like 50 bolo ties.
well, I'll
What
take
color?
your
What
special
pattern?
your special one. The one with the really
Special.
crusted jewels. It looks like a hawk. That really cool one you've been wearing. I want that. No, never mind. Keep that. I just want some war paint, some teeth of some animal, something very, you know, what I'm looking at, like tribal. Tribal mixed with belly dancing, something along those lines. Buck, is that you? What's so?
Collinsburg.
I think
so
I got the
goddamn
perfect
funny?
thing.
Okay, all right. It's gonna be a
Anybody else?
fancy dinner. I
Mookie?
need to show off my wrinkly chest.
My clothes
Mookie,
are fine.
need some fancy digs?
No, I'm good the way I am.
Okay. Suit
I'm
yourself.
gonna need to find something here too. I think.
What are you looking at? What should we get you?
I don't know. Pretty much anything but what Bod said. I think is probably what I want to go for. If you got any recommendations, hit them up.
How about a nice cape?
A cape. Yeah. Can you give me a cane too?
A cape and cane? Sure.
Yeah. That's a good call. It'll double as a weapon if we get in a, sticky situation.
All right. And I myself will be getting a fancy silk dress or something. I'll see what's out there.
You're gonna wear a dress.
Oh, I'm Bob's girlfriend tonight.
Going all out.
Yep. Gotta have to be under disguise, you know.
I like it. Hope you get lucky.
So we'll walk into a clothing shop
Sure.
and look for simple items like that.
Yeah. So
I'm not looking for like a bunch of checks here, but yeah.
yeah, no.
Whatever.
Each set we'll just use banal apparel, and it'll just be 25 credits, and basically what 25 credits an outfit, and this outfit when worn kind of like by itself, would increase the difficulty to recognize you, upgrade the difficulty to recognize you by 1 if you're wearing it.
Nice.
Is that Buck's dress?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Buck's dress. I'd say yeah. They all kind of have increase the difficulty to recognize you by 1.
Yes.
Just in accordance with Banal Apparel's text. But those are each 25 credits, so how many people you're buying. Just a reminder though that Vod and Mookie are gonna be, per the rule book that they got, they're gonna be wearing, they're gonna be given their ceremonial gowns. That's
For
gonna
the
be
dinner.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it
So I don't
says
get to wear anything in the dinner.
you'll be fitted with one right before the dinner is what the rule says. Just
So no bone shirt with faux rancor trousers and Wookiee hair belt and like all that's not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Just maybe a pair of shoes and a hat.
Nah, I don't need
for you.
shoes.
Do they have the robes in extra small?
They rapidly fit you when you walk up to the front door. But you can have like as long as the people don't think you look like you're like smuggling in two you know. Yeah, no, I think they're going to be pretty strict before they send you out to the wastes. But I think at the dinner, if you wanted to have like some accoutrements with your gown, like a bracelet or a headband or something like that with Wookiee pelt and teeth, like definitely could.
Oh yeah, Vod, do you have like a blonde wig in your disguise kit, or do I need to pick up one of those too?
I left that back on the ship, so you get your own. Mine aren't very good either. They're not for humans, so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, you guys, but you can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
In that case, maybe I'll get there's no wigs available. I'll get some sort of head scarf. Some sort.
Sure. You're trying to disguise yourself a little bit though, right?
Yeah, I am trying to disguise myself. Yep.
Like you a little bit different than you're trying to disguise yourself a little bit more than the rest of the crew.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's I
don't know if that's just like something I can pick up as like a I mean, obviously Vod has the disguise kit, but
he has that back at the ship, but you're just going for like a you're just buying a wig.
yeah. I mean, I could also try to buy a disguise kit.
You could try to buy a disguise kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. Yeah.
And then we may do kind of like some form of we may role play some form of check to see like how much like a female human you're able to make yourself look.
Yeah.
Now remember you've got that. Remember your duty prize was something that like casts a hollow kind of in front of your face that like amplifies features. Now it's not a disguise hollow, but like I kind of would imagine it as you could like,
could assist. Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Like you could kind of appear somewhat, androgynous, whatever, in terms of like classic
makeup.
Feminine beauty. You could appear androgynous, but then like that hollow could like enhance, like, your lips could look fuller or your cheeks could look like more feminine. I think it could subtly do that, because that's where I think that things like attractiveness, you definitely like make your face look more symmetric. Whatever it does, it just like, assists in those like classical geographies of an individual race's, alien race or humanoid race's beauty configuration. Like it would probably make a Twi'lek's tails look just right the way it goes up, and on human it would make your face look symmetric or something, whatever humans value as beauty.
Yeah,
but love that. Remember that you have that.
Yes. I think that paired with like at least attempted disguise would be, kind of fun.
Yeah, and I think and it could balance out. I mean, I think there may be a like you trying to make yourself look like, beautiful. If you try to do that, if you flub a little bit, I think your hollow thing could balance that out.
Exactly.
If you do a good job, I think your hollow thing could enhance that.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want, yeah, I'll do a check for finding an actual disguise kit of my own.
Yeah, it's just a average negotiation check to see if they sell them on this planet.
Okay.
How many ranks do you have in negotiation?
2.
Okay. Let's roll it.
Hey, okay.
You are able to find it. What do you want those 2 advantages to be?
Yeah, there's one maybe like kind of specifically for humans, and I can find like a wig with that, like to kind of help my disguise that I'm looking for.
Yep. What color is the wig?
It's blonde.
Blonde wig. Okay. Shoulder length, mid back length, little pixie cut.
It's kind of like past the shoulders, a little ways, and it's kind of got like the hair extension. You kind of like flips, like layered.
You can really
like the layered. Yeah, definitely
nice.
Flippable.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and the owner of this is an old a classic kind of human theater aficionado. So they actually, the 2 advantages, I agree, human, and right next door to the place you got the collision avoidance system, because time is kind of the essence right now.
Yeah.
So
beautiful.
but yeah, classic. The applicators look like, the lipstick looks like a human lipstick. The eyeliner looks like L'Oreal liner thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
So there you go.
Beautiful. So yeah, Buck will buy. Hand over the credits. 100 credits.
100 credits.
Yep.
Good thing you got all that moon cow business. Because you're
what was that again?
You're cashing it at Thyfera.
Space
cows.
So he can go and drag his pots. I'm not sure what reason yet.
Hey, don't forget, I gave all you guys like how many credits for gambling, and he lost it all.
Oh, you can spend all you want, Buck.
We're degenerates.
Yeah. I'm just curious as to what you're going for.
You're +1.
Yeah, I'm your +1.
The
I gotta
+1.
act hard.
Yeah.
I want people to know I'm Buck Blitzer. Disguise.
Oh, true.
Beth Blitzer.
Yeah.
Blitzer.
You're Busty Vixen.
Yeah, definitely stuffing the dress with some newspaper.
Taping down a couple areas.
Yep.
All right. Roquan, what are you doing as you're watching him do all of this right now?
Just kind of trying on a bunch of different pants, not using the dressing room like I should, because I've never seen a dressing room before. Probably getting weird looks from the cashier.
You're just like, yeah, you're just trying on pants.
Just trying on, yeah, seeing what feels right.
Pale, scrawny legs blinding everyone.
Oh yeah, real pale blue.
Did you find your
Bluish
did
white.
you put your cape on?
I haven't found a cape yet. My good sir, do you have any capes and canes? Where's the capes and canes section?
And you were Roquan was looking for the cape. The cape would just be like $25 or 25 credit kind of clothing, kind of like the dress. You were looking for a cane that could also be a weapon.
No.
I mean,
it really just needs to be a cane, and if I need to trip someone with it, I'll trip someone with it.
They have, yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, they have like costume canes here. Kind of.
Yeah, this is more for antics.
They have that if you tried to use it as a weapon, it would be like an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Just to full disclosure, I mean, there are like walking sticks and things like that you can get that are actually like weapons. that are statted as weapons, but you'd have to go looking for one of those. If you just want a costume cane, that'd be like 25 credits. And if you tried to use as a weapon, we'd use the improvised weapon rules. If that makes sense.
Yep, option
Okay.
B for sure.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. We're just
That's gonna be
looking
cheaper for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, cheaper, and we're just looking for, ways to pick up chicks,
Totally. Like this is Dumb and Dumber when they like go to prom and they're like orange suits.
Do you have any colorful?
Yeah.
capes?
Yeah. So like 25 credits, you have a cape and like a costume
Yep.
stick.
This is
cane.
gonna go great with my body glove. Oh yes.
Buck's paying for all the outfits, so he's getting 3 outfits, I think, right? Yeah, because Ted wanted. He's getting the duster.
Doesn't Mookie want one?
They're gonna wear the robes.
Oh, they're gonna both wear the robes. Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I'm putting down that 75 credits for 3 outfits basically.
And this tiny little woman with gray hair that just like keeps singing like portions of show tunes in the background where you guys are shopping, takes your money and wishes you a good day.
Yes, thank you.
Button up your overcoat, get to bed by 3, take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you. That's what they said.
You should return to the stage.
I performed in the upper levels of Coruscant 40 years ago.
Oh.
This face, right? I could still do it. Don't you think? Don't you think?
You should get back on the stage. Anyway, good day. Thank you. And we'll start headed. Are we ready to head towards the dinner? Anything else we need?
No, I'm starting to get blisters. I'm ready to head back. Unless we find, I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, I'm ready to party.
All right. Buck wants to apply his disguise.
Before heading out?
Yep.
All right. Buck, give me an average skullduggery check. If you're doing it to yourself, we are going to it's gonna be average skullduggery check. You're doing it to yourself, so we're gonna upgrade the difficulty once, like a medicine check.
Can Roquan help me? Roquan?
Ask him.
Would you apply this lipstick and rouge to me?
You're on mute.
It'll be my first time, but I'll give it a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. We'll find a mirror here, and I'll just kind of give you directions.
All right.
So this is going to be an average skullduggery check with a setback because Roquan's never put on makeup on a humanoid, says he.
I mean, if we're talking animals, yes, but humanoid, no.
Am I making the check?
Skullduggery. So I don't have any ranks. I'm just 3.
Okay. Can I assist with that use my rank?
Then I think if you're assisting him, I'm gonna say it's the three purples. But if you just let him do it, it's just 2 purples. But he's gonna take a setback because he's never done this before.
I'll trust Roquan. I'll close my eyes. All right, Roquan, I trust you.
I mean, I could help, but once you get back to me, I'm a pro. Never mind.
So
I'd rather see Roquan's work.
Well, I'll try it this time, and we'll compare. Because we've seen yours, and it's pretty good. We'll duel it out. So this is me. Sorry. So you said it's 2 Ps and a setback?
Yep.
Okay.
Skullduggery. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Looks pretty dang good. I smeared a little to the left, but I think this will pass.
You look like a humanoid female with a severe unibrow.
Oh, my good. Well,
Went a little dark on the eyebrows, but
It yeah, your eyebrow goes across like a fuzzy bosom almost, and it's pretty
Yeah.
pretty intense.
I'll put the fuzzy bosom around my neck to hopefully attract the attention away from the unibrow a little bit.
It'll give you that good outer rim look, you know.
Yep.
Your other
All right.
one.
I'm
So
ready to party.
you look pretty much like a human female. You do have a unibrow, so that may come into play. What color is your dress, Buck?
It's a kind of a coppery, kind of silky, shiny copper.
Shimmery, nice.
Yep, shimmery.
Okay.
Yeah, my brown eyes are kind of accentuated.
Now your duty thing that you got with this recent duty round, where is it? Where is that thing stationed on you? Because if remember, the text of that one is that usually like goes in some jewelry around your neck.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of, I had envisioned it would be like in your bolo or something that would be able to cast that up. Just so I have an idea of where that thing is.
Yeah, and I think we'll keep it that way. He wears, kind of a necklace. Buck has lots of jewelry.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, so he keeps some of that jewelry. He'll wear the fuzzy. Doesn't quite go all the way around the neck, but it goes pretty far, and it kind of dangles down a little bit. And then in the middle is a little necklace.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Let's see. All right. Well, I think Roquan and Buck, what are you doing now that you are fashioned?
I'll go on the comms and ask, are we meeting at the palace, or are we rendezvousing somewhere? Is everyone prepared? Any other business we need to do?
I'll be right back. You can keep going.
I think we can meet at the palace once the dinner starts. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We got the part with us. We have we found Ted. We did find what you're looking for, that collision avoidance. So I'll bring that along.
Nice.
And I got an outfit for you, Ted, and I'm all dolled up. So
maybe we need to drop off the outfit for Ted, or not the outfit for Ted. Sorry, the part for Ted, so he can install it. The Pike should be here any time.
Oh yeah, we'll do that first.
He's got to get to work before. I mean, Ted might have to miss the dinner. I don't know. He's got some work to do.
To work on it.
And yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can bring, I guess, Buck and Roquan will head towards the garage so they can install that collision avoidance part.
Great.
Excellent. So I'll fast forward. You guys are at the garage. It's I'd say it's about like 5:30. The feast begins in about a half hour. And as you're rolling in, Buck, two pikes are seen almost like carrying, like as if on an old World War II like stretcher, this metal cube that has some blinking lights on it, and they're kind of hup and kind of running in through the door a little bit ahead of you, going towards the garage. So you see them kind of running ahead of you. you and Roquan are walking together through the doors. I've got the map in Roll20 of kind of like what stuff looks like. The map of the area from last game is up there. But yeah, as you guys walk in the door, you see two pikes kind of running ahead of you, and towards the pod racing garages, walking out of the pod racing garages. As you come in, 1 second here, just see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, good. Now I know what page it's on. There we go. So Buck and Roquan, as you guys are walking towards the garages, you see those two pikes go running in with that piece of metal, and then you see walking out of the pod racing garages, you see let's see if I can find it here. It's in Roll20. Cancel that. And you see a Tognath walking out kind of ahead of you, like about 10 feet ahead of you. There's a Tognath walking, and kind of slithering right beside him is a hut, and behind him is a Twi'lek walking with a cane, and they kind of look at you, Roquan walking with a cape and a walking stick, and Buck in the dress and the blonde hair, and they kind of look at you and they turn to each other and like, "Uma cheka ua ajibuma ah," and the other one says, "Jija umba umuachi muha," and they laugh and they kind of walk off towards the treehouse area.
What were they talking about?
And you see the pikes that were up ahead of you. They are running down the hall, and they slip into a garage. Vantage point switch to Ted and Vod and Mookie. You see two pikes come running into the garage with a cube on a stretcher. The cube looks vaguely metallic and has a lot of blinking lights on it. And the pikes are kind of panning. They're like, "We were able to find the piece, like you said, for your mechanic."
Good work, boys. Yeah, mechanic. Let's get this thing loaded up.
I'm on it. Vod grabs it and hauls it over his shoulder, even though the two pikes with their sickly lungs and bodies could, barely hack it.
They see they relax, finally getting rid of that thing.
Vod hefts it over next to the ship. Where is this go? In the front or never mind, I know. It goes in the front. Vod hauls it over towards the front of the broken down pod racer.
Great. I'll get to work on it. How's that sound?
Ted, do you need any help?
I'll help you out.
Yeah. Mookie, you're here. That's good to see you. You're just in time. Maybe you help me try to install this part. I'm trying to fix this engine.
Vod opens the box
up. Schematics.
Side Vod.
So this is so basically, like, this engine, you weren't able to fix the crit on this engine, and that was a hard crit. What you're basically having to do is like kind of strip out part of the engine that's broken and basically kind of like you're basically kind of having to like make a new engine here, because it wasn't able to fix. You're basically just having to rebuild it. And so just mechanically, it's gonna look like this. This is gonna be a mechanics check. this is you're stripping out like some good parts of the engine to try to get to the bad part, to try to get this cube up and in there and affixed. So there's some risk of catastrophe here. So the difficulty here is going to be a once upgraded hard mechanics check. And there's going to be a setback because you've not yet had a successful pod racer mechanics check. And there's also going to be a setback because there is this undoubt of pressure in terms of this is going to be a time-consuming project. And in fact, to strip this out and rebuild this engine is probably going to take like 12 hours of work. So it's going to have two setbacks because there's a time crunch. You've never successfully done this to a pod racer, and there's a risk of everything kind of breaking, hence the once upgraded hard.
Can
That's
Mookie
what we're
give
looking at.
her guidance without being there the full 12 hours? Can she be like, what you're going to have to do is this, this, and this, and I'm out of here? Like, can she?
Yeah, I think that's
not be there.
Yeah, I think she might not be able to do that. Yeah. Or might not be able to provide skilled support.
Well, can I divide it up? So can we make the roll now and then divide up time? Because it's going to be 12 hours with Mookie or without, correct?
That's the base. That's the base of how long this task is going to take.
Okay.
I would say advantages on the roll can decrease the time. I maybe say by an hour in advantage.
Right. And I was just thinking, reading the toolkit, the smart toolkit, it's like having an extra pair of hands, and so it decreases that time by 50%. Does adding more workers decrease the time in any way?
I would say if they have ranks and mechanics, yeah.
Okay.
I think if your 3-year-old is helping you fix your lawnmower, that doesn't help. If your grandpa who has fixed a few lawnmowers in his life is helping you fix, it's better. So I'd say if they're ranked,
if they're skilled,
if they have skills, then I would say that would help to a degree and could be narrated as such.
Okay, cool.
And I think mechanically that might be like, that's kind of part of, I think, skilled assistance is you gain a few more advantages maybe, and that speeds things up.
Yep. Cool. Well, yeah, we'll make the roll for it now. If it starts at 8 a.m., if I can spend some time,
You're looking at right now. It is, just to have all this out there, just as you're thinking about it. Right now, it is 18 hours until that light blinks green and the race starts.
Right. But how long until the entrance to the wastes?
So
it's 14 hours.
So yeah, so exactly. So what's going to happen is at 6 o'clock, and this is all in the rule book. So you guys have read all this. Your characters have read all this. But you go into the feast at 6 p.m. At 8 p.m., the fighter and their companion are sent out into the wastes. There they will spend the night to be ready for the first fights at 8 a.m.
Oh, at 8 p.m. Okay, so it's not even possible for Mookie to do more than a few hours. Okay.
In 30 minutes, Mookie is going to be part of the VOD train until the VOD train derails or wins.
Cool.
Derails.
Cool. So I'm just going to roll it. I can subtract a setback. I have 2 boosts from my utility arm. I'll get an automatic advantage from the hydro spanner, and then I think that's it.
You and Master Artisan?
Yeah, I'm a Master Artisan, thank you. Decrease the difficulty by 1. Okay, so it'll be RPK, BB, and then my skills.
And Vod negotiated this last turn. Last turn was that part of him succeeding in that leadership check on those two soldiers was they were at least going to help you with some of like the brute force of this. So
Okay.
they're going to give you a boost
Okay, cool.
from that. That was kind of at the tail end of our session last.
All right, no whammies. Here we go. Ayo.
Where was that last
What'd
week?
you
I
get?
know. Cigarettes.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so good.
So you were successful.
Yes. Each advantage can decrease by how much?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, and I can turn.
A triumph into 3?
I can turn 2 success into 2 advantage by taking 2 strain. So I will do that. And then I can spend 1 more advantage on creative design, and you can apply a threat. So I can decrease by 5 hours. And then, yeah, for the triumph, can I decrease the time by half?
What are we at right now?
Well, that would be so 7 hours left
Prior
after
to
those
triumph.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get to add a threat.
And yeah. So what would be the total time this is going to take you?
Well, I'm asking you that because I don't. If I can
Sure.
decrease after the triumph, so I'm taking 5 hours off.
5
Of-
hours off,
of
and then you said the triumph like then cut the remainder in half. Is that what you said? Or
If I could.
got you. So this would take like 3
3 and a
hours to
half,
do this work.
yeah.
Sure.
All right. Sweet.
Sure. Yeah. You yep. Speed. It's all speed that you were
It's
able
all
to do
speed.
here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That sounds good.
And it's basically a new engine he's putting in.
Yeah, there's no trouble with the there's no trouble with the engine anymore. This thing just does. The only thing this doesn't have, which you guys know, is this doesn't have an ejector seat.
Right.
The one threat is that you were moving so fast, so fast that you sliced your hand, and so there's going to be a setback at some point when you're driving with that sliced hand.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot I do have an automatic advantage, so that's 1 hour off. So yeah, we'll just call it 3. That's fine. There we go. There we go.
Nice. So this pod racer will work.
Great. And I'll do that work after the dinner.
Exactly. Yeah. Sure. So it's a half hour. Well, yeah. Exactly. You kind of were lining it all up and and you are going to be able to do this. So it's pretty much like it's 6 o'clock. It's taking one step back. Here's a query. It sounded like Luke just had to leave. Is that right? Got a kiddo with night terror, is going to need to bail. Sorry, guys. Feel free to keep going. I'll stop on a bit if things clear up. What do you guys, we probably got another 25 minutes that I've got in me, but you're about ready, Is there anything else that you guys want to do as a foursome, or do you want to just keep going?
I think the 4 of us are going to go into dinner. which would include Roquan. I think he's coming in for the dinner.
Yeah, he's made no. Yeah, he's dressed up for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless we're gonna just say he's the strong silent type for the very beginning, we can call it.
Yeah, I think we just wait till he comes back.
I kind of
Yeah.
feel like it's like build up enough of like you guys going into Justinian's compound and the feast that there's going to be a lot of like exposition and faces that you guys are going to get like bam, bam, bam when this starts. So it kind of feels like for him to be engaged and make all of his like wise ass quips, he might want to be here.
It'll also be good to start fresh on that, I think.
Yep. Is that okay. Then is there anything else that you guys as individual PCs wanted to do before we like wrap the play for tonight?
Oh, can I? Go ahead, Buck.
Mine's silly, but it's.
I-
Oh yeah, Buck shows up and does a twirl. It's like, recognize me? Hey.
Wait, who's
Bad
that?
Plus one.
Who's-
Hey, bad.
Who's that beautiful human with the
Hey.
old-fashioned eyebrow? I haven't seen that
You like
in
it?
decades.
Like my brow.
Yeah, the makeup around the eyes. That's fantastic. You're gonna go as my date?
That's right.
This is kind of handsome, Buck.
You like my fuzzy bosom, furry?
Oh, you mean your
Look.
pet slug with the furry tail,
Yeah.
or your eyebrow,
Both.
or do you have something else underneath that dress none of us have seen? I don't know.
There's many meanings to it.
I don't really need to know. I
You're
like
good-
it.
Come on, you're impressed, right? Look at me.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
What do you go by? What's your name? What do I call you? What's your background? I need the whole situation here if we want to make this relationship complete.
Well, what would you call me?
Huh?
Bud?
Oh, my desert dagger.
Yeah.
My sandstorm sweetress. I mean, I don't know. There's all sorts of love language we use on
I
Tree
love
Lure, but I
those.
mean, what do you go by like some other name like Nanchet or Tuku or whatever? I mean, what do you want to go by?
Any of those are nice.
All right. Tuku it is.
Tuku. Oh, yeah, I like it. Tuku. Yes, I'll begin working on my backstory. Yes, Tuku from the Outer Rim.
Yeah. You saw me fight in all
Yeah.
sorts of battles. I was
Yes.
suspended from a recent Ronto game for being too violent and killing too many people. All this sort of thing is what I'm going for. All right. I've been I either
love it.
win contests or I'm eliminated because I'm too awesome, too strong, too vicious.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I win.
Yep. That's
And
my
all my
vibe.
teeth are still real. I still have my original teeth, which is also pretty impressive in the fighting
Yeah.
room. Okay.
Hey, Buck, is your
Yeah.
last name Fosku?
Tuku Vosku?
Tuku Fosku?
Wait, is this a
Yes.
puzzle?
Yes. Tuku Fosku. Love it, Ted. Fist bumps, Ted.
Fist bumps.
Get back to work, Ted. Focus on
What?
You're in a hurry here.
Oh, can I also install the mod?
Yep.
It's just plug and play.
That just plugs and play on the it's rather conspicuous on the dash where that thing plugs in, 'cause it's basically like just wires that kind of come down into the sensor array. That's an external unit that kind of plugs right down there.
People gonna laugh at me?
Veterans of pod racing. This is not a pod race that disqualifies you for having one of those.
Yeah.
But veterans of pod racing are like, he has an electronic nanny on his car. Yeah. That's.
That's
It's his
fine.
first race. Yeah, it's fine.
It is.
You guys had mentioned that you'd wanted to gamble. I just or bet. I know you guys had thought about that. If that was something you wanted to do before the night's over, or whatever else you want to do.
I'm gonna put 600 on me.
We gotta go to the bookies room first.
I'm gonna
Wait,
go
wait,
to the
wait.
bookies room.
How about this? How about
Yes.
this, Ted? I put 400 on you, and you put 400 on me.
I want to bet on me. Okay.
I mean, I think it's the same, but it just sounds better to not bet on yourself.
Okay. I'm still gonna bet 200 on me.
So do you want to go to the bookie?
But what if you lose and I win?
Then I win a lot of credits, and you lose. Then I lose the match, and you lose the money. We both lose.
How
But if
about
you win, we both win. You see how it works?
how about I'll bet on me and you bet on me, and we'll be good.
Ted,
Yeah.
get back to work on your engine.
I'm gonna work on it after the dinner. You'll be out in the wastes. Good luck.
Vod's going to go to the bookie with whoever
right,
else is going to
go
the
to-
bookie.
Go to roll 20. So down at the end of so you guys in the commons area, places that have been set up. In the far corner, there is a betting, and as you guys walk toward who's going to the betting booth?
I will.
Yeah.
Ted will.
We'll go.
Well,
Yeah.
All right, and so there's a kind of like a you know at a carnival where there's a tent with red and white stripes and then the point at the top, and then it's got a table in the front and a bunch of flat screen TVs kind of behind the table, and manning the table or slugging the table is a large hut, and he says, "Uchabuga umfujigo auji boshuda." And up on the flat screens are there's the flat screen. What's on roll 20? There's one that says Berger Asher, and then one of the flat screens that says Dasa Beige. And these are the money lines.
How does that work as
All right. So
someone who's not a gambler?
So minus signs are so basically like the minus signs are more favored and the plus signs are more underdog, and that you think of that as your so if you look at like Kurdrick the Fourth and Bargar Asher, for an 100 credit bet, you're going to make a profit of 150 if Kurdrick the Fourth wins.
So 100 gives you, okay, keep going. Sorry.
On the pluses, and it's a profit. So if you bet 100 credits on Kurdrick the Fourth and he won, you would get your $100 credit bet back and 150 on top of that. So for every 100 you lay down on Kurdrick the Fourth, if it wins, you get 150 per 100. The negative ones are they are more favored, or to this hut bookie, book of the hut, people that he doesn't quite know as well, so he doesn't have as much tape on them. So those are how much, the negative ones are how much you'd have to bet to get 100 back in profit. So in the Dasa Bege for Puck, you'd have to bet 150 to get 100 back.
Profit.
So you'd get if you bet 150, you'd get the 150 back
get
and an
250.
100.
Yeah.
So if I put
Yeah.
1,000 on Callisto in the Bargar Asher, for example,
Yep.
you have to pay. I lose 1,000. He loses. I lose 1,000.
Yep. Yeah.
I
gone.
win. He wins. What do I get?
200 profit.
200 profit.
That's
Because
it.
it takes 500 to make
For
100
every 100
on the overwhelming favorite. So you've got to lay down a lot to make much on Callisto.
So these are centered around a 100 credit bet. It's
exactly
sort of ratios to 100.
These are ratios to 100, but you can do as much as you want, but that's just how they are. And like Fluke Drenati is an even, so it's 100 gets you 100. So if Fluke won the Dasa Bege, if you bet 100, you'd get back you'd get 100. You would get your bet and 100 back. So you'd make 100.
So
Bet 100, make 100.
Ted
this is what they use in
VOD,
like baseball a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean this is money. This
yeah,
is like what they use in
money-wise.
sports gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is something that suggests that VOD and Ted are a little bit favored.
And the Hut's basically like, I don't know who these people are, so I'm not going to lose a lot of money on an upstart. Callisto was once an upstart, and I learned my lesson.
Okay.
Does that make?
Yeah.
So you can bet whatever you want. It's just like this is how the ratios will factor out.
Well,
Okay.
if I know anything about betting in this damn system, it's that I'm going to lose. So whoever else wants to bet, go ahead.
Fuck, you have the money, right?
I just spent like 2,000 credits today.
For that dress, Buck, it was worth it.
So if I
worth it.
spend 525, I'll come back with 825.
You got it. Yeah, 525 is 175 times 3.
Yeah.
Yep. So that would get you a 300 profit. Exactly.
Are there any other bookies? I'll do it.
He is the only bookie on Thyfera.
All right. Are there?
Raquan's back.
All right. Hey. Yeah, I'll put down 525 on me then.
525 bet on Alex Trebeck's. Stand to make 300 credits. He gives you a little. He gives you a little token with that bet on it. For Alex Trebeck's. Excellent.
All right.
Any more of you want to bet?
So, is no one going to bet on your old buddy Agent Clue? Yeah, I mean, I can pool money if
Tell you what, let's.
you guys
how
just.
much did you put down there, Ted?
I put 525 on me.
I'm gonna put 525 down on Tavadri Clue there.
Hey, now we're
Excellent.
talking.
So
This
that
wins
stands
for you, Roquan. This wins for you.
That stands to win you 300 credits. The Hut says, this is yours. And it's a token with your bet on it for VOD.
Yeah. We're gonna be rich, VOD.
Yes.
Rich or dead.
Let's see here. Token. Put that in my backpack here.
Any other of you betting?
Not me.
Not Mookie. She learned her lesson.
Enjoy the games.
Thank you.
All the money I need will be sharing VOD's winnings with me. His +1.
All right. So I think the next thing would be kind of like entering the treehouse and Justinian's compound and all that. And I think I'm going to save that because we only got a few more minutes tonight. I'm going to save that for next time. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. Was there anything else you guys want to do tonight before I turn off the recording in character?
No.
All right. All right. Turn that off. Maybe. There it goes.
All right.
So
Peace out,
next,
then.
a week from Thursday,